Hey everyone, I'm Mohammed Ahmad, and like a lot of you, I'm crazy about soccer. Soccer, or football as most people call it, is more than just a sport, it's something the whole world loves. In this video, we're going on a trip through time, from ancient games to the FIFA World Cup, to see how soccer became the sport we know and love today. Our first stop takes us way back to ancient China, somewhere between 200 and 300 BC. There's evidence of a game called Cuju, which means kickball. Players had to get a leather ball filled with feathers and hair into a net. It's like early soccer, a game that historians think helped Chinese soldiers become quicker and better teammates. This cool game didn't just stay in China. The Greeks and Romans had their own versions, with teams of athletes in togas kicking, passing and making plans to get the ball. These weren't just for fun, they were ways to train for war and show off how strong they were. Now, fast forward to medieval Europe, and things get a bit wild. Imagine entire villages, hundreds of people playing crazy, chaotic games of mob football with almost no rules. Chapter 4: England, the birthplace of modern soccer. In the 1800s, England is where modern soccer really started. They made rules, teams got organized, and the game went from crazy chaos to a more structured and strategic sport. But even then, there were different ways to play and arguments about the rules. Chapter 5, 1863. The Football Association and a fork in the road. In London, a bunch of sports fans created the Football Association, or FA, to make one clear set of rules. This is also when rugby football and association football, what we call soccer, became different sports. Rugby kept the rough stuff, while soccer went for more skill and less hurting. Chapter 6, 1872. International rivalry kicks off. In 1872, the world saw the very first international soccer match, England versus Scotland. This wasn't just a friendly game, it was a battle of national pride. It ended in a 0-0 tie, but it made people love international competition, and that's still true today. Chapter 7, 1904. FIFA enters the game. By the early 1900s, everyone loved soccer. That's when FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, started in 1904 to run international tournaments and make the rules the same everywhere. This turned soccer from a bunch of local games into a global phenomenon. Chapter 8, 1930. The World Cup is born. In 1930, Uruguay hosted the first FIFA World Cup, bringing the best national teams together. Uruguay won, beating Argentina in a super exciting final. Chapter 9. The Modern Era. Soccer's global domination. From those small beginnings, soccer is now the most popular sport in the world. The FIFA World Cup, every 4 years, is a huge global event, a month of soccer that everyone watches. The UEFA Champions League in Europe, the Copa America in South America, the Africa Cup of Nations, and tons of other tournaments show off the amazing talent and passion in the sport. Chapter 10. Top national teams and leagues, the best of the best. National teams like Brazil, France, Argentina, England and Germany are always fighting for the top spot, while club teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City and Liverpool are the best in their leagues. The cool thing about soccer is that it's always changing, with new stars and teams becoming famous. Outro, the beautiful game, a never-ending story. From ancient China to the World Cup, soccer has come a long way. It's a story of passion, competition, and people from all over coming together. A sport that goes beyond borders and languages. As new things happen in soccer, one thing's for sure. Soccer will always be exciting, inspiring, and bring people together.